Welcome back to Red Static Reacts. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Max.
And today we are watching episode 9 of season 3 of Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Last episode was relatively quiet until the very end.
Yeah.
Hank is still incapacitated.
Marie was beside herself.
Yeah. We usually give shout outs to like Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston, Dean Norris, but the actress who plays Marie, I think Betsy Brandt is her name. She was great in the last episode.
Absolutely.
I think she probably gave the best performance that whole episode. Gail has been fired officially, which is sad because I like Gail.
And somebody took care of the last twin.
So they're both out of the picture, along with Juan.
And Hank is going to be a while.
Yeah, we'll see. He's stabilized, so I don't know if he's going to be awake in this episode or not. Who knows?
I guess we're going to find out.
All right. Well, before we get into it, if you could like, comment, subscribe, we would appreciate it.
Please do.
And let's get started.
All right.
Life moved at a slower pace, yet felt all the richer for it. There, my two uncles were known far and wide for their delicious cooking.
I don't do this.
The finest ingredients are brought together with loving care. But don't take my word for it. One taste, and you will know.
Oh, that was really cool.
Yeah, it was.
That was awesome.
Oh, this is... what? Look at this. Assembly line here.
This is a slight step above being in the RV.
Wow.
I can't get over that transition. That was so cool.
Yeah, it was. There's Gus. Wow. I don't know how many millions rolled out of there, but I'm willing to bet it was a lot.
Yeah. I also, man, I would kill for some fried chicken right now.
No kidding.
Over by 1.5 pounds. I thought you were all like precise. What are we, running a charity? Come on, man, we're gonna take it out.
Leave it. One batch, one ship. Stop complicating things.
£1 pound extra?
We both earn.
Yeah. I know. 1.5 million each. Whoop-de-doo. What's he getting? Huh?
You can't look at it like that.
Well, no. Also, how many people did we just see that have to help with this? All the
what about-
overhead.
overhead.
2,400 times 40,000 is, and I swear to God, I double-checked this like 10 times.
I double-checked this 10 times.
$96 million. All right, 96 million.
You are now a millionaire, and you're complaining? What world do you live in?
Yeah, I mean, part of this money goes towards their safety. That they can do this where they're doing this.
Yeah. There's a lot that Jesse's not taking into account here.
Well, and it's like Gus said, he needs 200 pounds a week just to keep this thing running. So,
Gosh almighty.
I do get, though, that there's, $90 million floating around. But, yeah, he's just not considering all of the overhead.
Yeah, all the trucks, all the drivers, all the assembly line people down there.
Yeah.
Asshole.
He's still Hank.
Yeah, I can't imagine coughing with all...
They're trying to laugh.
Yeah.
Make you feel better. I've been keeping an eye on that blue meth of yours. 6-7 weeks, nothing.
This is not the time, dude.
How exactly that's supposed to make me feel better?
I get what Gomi's trying to do, because
Yeah.
Hank was right.
The only reason, though, even breathing, is I got a warning call.
If it was one of Gus's guys, they're not going to find out who that was.
Oh, Jesus. Come on already.
I think they were looking for Hank to take out the twins, I guess. Okay.
Because I'm sure Gus wanted them out of the picture, especially since they kept showing up at his restaurant.
Are we safe?
Yes.
It's a fair question.
Yeah.
Well,
I think she would want to believe, even if she's not sure. She just wants to believe that that's true.
sometimes reassurance is good, even if you don't believe the answer.
Been working a lot. Got a job.
Job is good.
It's in a laundromat. It's totally corporate.
Corporate laundromat.
It's like rigid, all kinds of red tape. My boss is a dick. The owner's super dick. Whatever.
Sounds kind of Kafkaesque.
Yeah. Totally Kafkaesque.
Nice tulips and babies, bro. Oh, and this is chrysanthemum. That looks like chrysanthemum, right? Look at these.
Hank seems like one of those guys that's impossible to cheer up until it's on his own terms.
It's from Ted Beneke and all the folks at Beneke Fabricators. Wow, he gives you all this time off, and now this. Get me a job there. No, he's great. Boss.
You stay as far away from Ted Beneke as you possibly can.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being your normal level of feeling and 1 being no feeling at all.
I don't know. 4.
Well, there's some feeling, I guess, if he's being honest about it.
I was wondering about that.
We're talking nursing care, modifications to your home, occupational therapy, medical equipment. It could run into the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I think Walt's going to pitch in. That's what I think.
Well, if you don't follow the insurance company's procedures, they may never pay you back. I've seen patients and their families go bankrupt waiting to be reimbursed.
Yeah, I think Skyler's going to talk to Walt about this.
Well, it's partially his fault, so
Yeah, but I know what Skyler's thinking.
they got the money.
Yes, they do, and she knows it.
Ladies, this is Jesse's son. He's in for the full treatment. Hey, take off your shoes, lay back, exfoliate.
You haven't seen him in a little while.
No.
You are now the owner of this fine establishment.
What?
Free?
Free? Oh, ladies, cover your ears. No, not free. Don't you get it? On the outside, it's a nail salon, right? On the inside, it's the best money laundry a growing boy could ask for.
Trying to set him up a legitimate front?
Yeah.
Because I got 3 little letters for you, IRS. If they can get Capone, they can get you.
I'm a drug dealer.
Wrong. Million times worse. You're a tax cheat. What do they do?
1,000,000 times worse.
So you want me to buy this place so I can pay taxes? I'm a criminal, yo.
Yeah, and if you want to stay a criminal and not become, say, a convict, then you should grow up.
Jesse's being an idiot right now.
Jesse's already perturbed about the $96 million he's not getting.
Yeah.
So, no, he does not want a nail salon.
He needs to do something.
Oh, heck yeah, he does. And he's not seeing the big picture.
Then buy something else. It doesn't have to be a nail salon. Get something else.
There are some issues that could cause a misunderstanding between us, and I think it's in our best interest to lay the cards on the table.
Walt looks terrified.
I bet he is.
He made that phone call because he wanted a shootout, not a silent assassination.
Okay.
In one stroke, he bloodied both sides, set the American and Mexican governments against the cartel.
Yeah, because Gus is a genius.
I don't know what happens when our 3-month contract ends.
Extended annually, $12 million a year. Call it 15. Open-ended.
Yes. Yeah.
His family could do with that. Think they could get by on $15 million?
I could buy so much chicken with that.
What is he doing? Wow. I don't know where his head was at, what he was thinking about here.
I think it might have been the same thing that he was going through whenever he found out he was in remission.
I took this Votech class in high school, woodworking. Mr. Pike, my project for his class was to make this wooden box. So I wanted to get the thing done as fast as possible. He looked at it and said, "Is that the best you can do?" For some reason I thought to myself, yeah, man, I can do better. So I started from scratch.
You know what I'm gonna say, don't you? It's never too late.
You know, I didn't give the box to my mom. I traded it for an ounce of weed.
It's part of being a dumb kid, I guess, but it's just one of those things that you don't think about while you're younger, and the older you get, you're like, why didn't I hang on to it?
Yeah.
You know?
Marie, this is Ted, my boss.
Hand grabby Ted.
Yeah.
Come on in, Ted.
Okay.
We were just having some wine, would you?
Yeah,
Awkward.
I don't think she wants anything to do with him right now.
I'm divorced, you're divorced, so what?
Let's talk about it later, Ted, okay?
Is there some reason for secrecy I'm not getting? Because
Just take the hint, man.
just tell me
You
what-
really want to do this now? Are you really going to make me do this right now?
Yeah, I think for Ted, it was a lot more serious than it was for Skyler. Like, for Skyler, it's just an escape.
What's the point of being an outlaw when you got responsibilities?
Darth Vader had responsibilities. He was responsible for the Death Star.
Oh, Badger.
All we need is a bicycle, some Drano, soda bottles.
No, shake and bake. Where's your self-respect? Come on.
You know, maybe it ain't top shelf, but we could at least move it.
Drano?
Oh, they put all kinds of weird shit in drugs. It almost looked like a target on his forehead.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse is, I'm not exactly sure what's going through his head.
201.8.
He's gonna die. He's gonna skim some off the top, isn't he?
Yeah. The actual yield was 2.1, so.
Anybody want to introduce themselves?
Is that Badger?
It's meth. It's bad. Thought I had it kicked a couple times, you know?
Not that blue stuff.
What are they up to?
It's like lighting my whole head on fire.
Yeah. This stuff will burn you down.
This is terrible.
Are they trying to drum up business?
Yeah.
With these addicts? That's terrible.
Stay strong, brother. Stay strong.
I am not believing this. And those people in there, how much money could they possibly have that's going to make that much of a difference? As compared to what Walt and Jesse are doing on that scale.
And the risk he's taking, everything he's doing right now is just so stupid.
We can always pay their bills. Please, it's tens of thousands of dollars.
We have the money. More than enough. Walt earned it.
Skyler.
I think Marie should know the truth.
Skyler,
The truth?
He earned it gambling.
What it all came down to really was money. Pure and simple. It was more than facing death. It was knowing that he was going to leave behind nothing. And so that's how this all started. For better or worse, he paid his medical bills the only way he knew how.
I thought that Elliot and Gretchen paid for your treatment.
Oh, man.
He was too proud to take what he considered to be charity.
charity. So, he put his mind to it.
He can't say shit right now.
No.
And he read books, and he did a whole bunch of research, and he came up with this system. God, what is it? A statistical edge?
Man.
Yes.
She's putting Walt to shame when it comes to lying.
Good.
And at first he went to the casinos, but then he realized that... He realized that...
I did all this.
Yeah. It's like Walt almost believes it.
Yeah. I didn't know it was that good.
Yeah.
Like an illegal backroom game. You remember all the...
You can tell he's impressed.
Oh my God, your fugue state, was that some sort of cover? No, he did not fake that, Marie. The night that Walt disappeared. That as soon as he got out of the hospital, he went right back to gambling. I mean, that's how deep this went. Do that to her, Walt.
This is the good version.
Yeah.
Take our money. Use it to take care of Hank.
That was good.
I don't know where all that came from. What a cover story.
Yeah.
I need to... Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
How did you come up with that? Wait, where did you possibly?
I learned from the best.
Ouch.
It's a good comeback, but no, you didn't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Something tells me that Hank is here because of you. And I'm not forgetting that.
Well, I think Walt is beginning to realize that's probably very true.
Why do you do that every time an episode ends?
Well, it's always ending when I don't expect it to end, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They're like halfway coming clean.
I mean, her version of everything sounds a lot cleaner than what the real truth is.
I love how interested Walt was in
They
everything.
leaned forward, yeah, both he and Marie.
Yeah. I know, wasn't, at the beginning of the show, wasn't Skyler trying to be an author, writing a book or something?
I think she was.
I can see why. I don't know if she came up with that on the spot or she had some time to think about it, because I know you could tell she was, whenever they were talking about the treatment,
yeah,
and how much it was going to cost, there were some gears turning in her head, so maybe she started thinking about it then. But it was a damn good cover story.
Yeah, it was. But yeah,
Jesse is starting to irritate me. It's like, such a maybe one of the lowest things anyone in this show has done so far is to try to sell to recovering addicts in a meeting.
He brought Jesse into this to help him out, and he is turned down Saul for a business that's a good front. He's making one mistake after the other. And
now that the contract, I guess, has been extended, which I don't think Jesse knows about.
Right.
Jesse would be looking at $7.5 million.
And obviously it's not going to be enough.
No.
Because he's mad because somebody else is making more than he is.
Yeah. And the whole reason their percentage is that small is all of the overhead that goes into it. There's so much involved in making that whole thing work.
Yeah. Well, that lab itself, I have no idea how much it costs to set all that up.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and also a couple months ago, this dude was homeless. Like he fell into a porta potty and had to sleep with a gas mask on in the RV.
Yeah.
And now he is a millionaire.
And it's not enough.
I get feeling ripped off. That's understandable. But you really just got to think about why that is.
Take that money and just go down the road.
Yeah. Well, and he's also keeping their operation in the crosshairs of the DEA because he's going to continue selling blue meth in the streets of New Mexico. Whereas before, it was just everywhere but New Mexico. Well, I mean, it just feels like Gus knows everything, so...
Yeah, why take that chance?
Yeah, just don't be stupid.
Jesse's had some bad things happen with Jane and everything else.
Yeah, he's gone through a lot of traumatic stuff.
So there's no telling where his head's at right now. That was
I never thought I'd say it, but for me, Skyler was the highlight of that episode. I thought that was...
I mean, that whole line, that whole story she told. And then Marie, how could you do this to her? and he's just got to take it.
He can't say anything else. He just has to sit there to admit that she came up with a pretty damn good cover story and go with it.
Yeah.
And also, it gives him the benefit of being able to say, well, it is my money. I paid for all of this. I did this for my family. He just can't say the actual...
Now he can turn around and say, I did this for you, Hank, for Marie and you. And
he gets the credit he's wanted.
I'm the guy.
He gets all that credit that he's wanted the whole time.
But I hope that's enough.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We will see. I'm excited to get to the next few episodes.
I am too.
Because I think there's 10, 11, 12, 13. There's like 4 episodes left in this season. And they're 4 very good ones. So
good.
If you could please like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, please
That would be awesome. And we will see you in episode 10.
10.
All right. See you next time.
Goodbye.